My demo is Eng focused, but it is in service of a really exciting feature called Happy Dashboards. You might have heard of it. So what I've been working on, and Luke started this effort, is this fun tool called Storybook, which allows us to, are you seeing my screen? Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
So Storybook allows us to take parts of our UI and just play with them in isolation, and not only just develop and make sure everything looks good, but also potentially test them, which is really powerful because it allows us to move quickly and make changes without fear of breaking them. And this will help us at Appy Dashboards because we're going to try to build most of it in isolation. And having regression testing in place will help us do that quickly. So Luke got Storybook up and running, which is fun in and of itself. So far we've only got the stat component, which doesn't look like much, but it's super common throughout our application. It allows us to easily and quickly lay stuff out in a bunch of different ways. So what I was working on, and I'll show you my editor. So I've got Storybook running in one terminal, and then I've got another terminal. And say I'm, messing around in this component stack and, accidentally delete a super important line. But before I commit it, I want to go ahead and run my tests. So I've got this new test command, yarn test UI visual, which should give me some good signal. Oh, maybe not. Not that one. You. More important line. Okay, so I've got a bunch of diffs generated, and I can open any of them to see what I've actually broken here. Okay, I see some red. That's sort of helpful, but then I can go back to my storybook. Oh, and that I remember there was gaps in between, so yeah, I've broken the gap here, so definitely want to undo that. But say I actually was like in the stories, so this is the file that controls what goes up into Storybook using Stack. So I'm like, oh, I actually wanted to like have 2 items shown there. And so now we see 2 items here. And I do also have to run the Storybook test for that, because what it's taking snapshots is of those stories, so that will affect the snapshots as well. And so I see, okay, yes, I got a diff there. I pretty much know what happened. So what I can just do is say that was intentional. So add an update at the end of my command. And then I've got a updated image here, which is what I wanted. And then say I completely deleted a story there, run it again without the update. I should get some warning like, oh, did you mean to delete the story? Found one obsolete baseline component. So it's like, and then I can run update again to delete that baseline, or I could be like, oops, I did not mean to delete that story, and put it back. And that is going to be really useful for us to develop UI quickly.